So you tweeted out you want.
So we got some big Superman news, and as usual, James Gunn went on social media to answer a fan question, and a fan asked him this: is the Superman logo in Superman 2025 based off Superman 1 million logo, which is an offset comic book? And James Gunn responded with saying this: no, it's the Kingdom Come logo, which we all know. But the fact that James Gunn said that, no, it's the Kingdom Come logo, and he said it so emphatically, most directors would say, well, you know, this was heavily influenced by, or this was heavily inspired by. The fact that James Gunn said flat out, no, it's the Kingdom Come logo, makes me think that maybe we might see an actual adaptation of that story in the future. Like maybe since you know the DCU is going to be heavily inspired by sci-fi fantasy, and we might deal with, you know, some big event down the line, maybe James Gunn is setting this up. And we all know that James Gunn said that, you know, obviously the Kingdom Come storyline will be heavily influenced on this film. But I think that maybe down the line we might see David Cornsweet as an older version of the Kingdom Come Superman, or we might see that down the line in some big event film. Because obviously James Gunn loves Alex Ross, he loves that story, and I don't know, it just makes me wonder that he chose that symbol for a reason, and it wasn't just dudes because he's a fan of Alex Ross, which he clearly is, and he's a fan of that story. It has story implications for the future. So again, it just makes me wonder and get excited that maybe we might see an actual adaptation of that down the line if the DCU goes well, and if Superman Legacy, or Superman, excuse me, does extremely well, that this is going to be part of a larger storyline. And the fact that we might see an older version of David Cornsweet with the gray hair, you know, living in some isolated farm out in the country. Again, maybe I'm reading too much into it, maybe I'm not, but it certainly it piqued my curiosity, and I'm very excited about what this could mean for the future.
May I just need to cook for a minute.
Now on to some Supergirl news. So according to My Time to Shine Hello, aka Grace Randolph, my snow bunny, Matthias, I cannot pronounce his last name to save my life, is reportedly in talks to play the villain Krem of the Yellow Hills in Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow. Now this character is a big bad in that Supergirl story, and this actor, I've seen him in a couple of films. He's pretty good. He looks like an asshole, so he looks like perfect casting to me, and he looks like the character in the story. And okay, I'm like, all right, cool, I'm in. Listen, like, you don't have to sell me on this film. I'm super excited to see Millie Alcock as Supergirl. I think she is fantastic casting. She's perfect casting, and I'm just hoping that he's not the only villain. I really do hope that when Jason Momoa gets announced as Lobo, I hope he plays a part in this story as well. Because I don't know, I feel like Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow, I feel like it needs another layer of just that extra oomph, like, oh shit, like I really need to see this movie. So I think adding Jason Momoa as Lobo, as sort of like a secondary character in this film, I think that would really give it a nice boost of excitement from, you know, non-fans. But overall, I'm excited for it. I think this is good casting, and I think the Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow, if they translate that the visual aesthetic from the comic books onto screen, I think Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow has the opportunity to really be one of the most beautiful looking DC films and just superhero films in quite some time, because again, that the art in that book is just extraordinary. Like, it is just like every frame you could literally just put on your wall and just stare at it for hours. Like, it's that well done. So I'm looking forward.
May I just need to cook for a minute.
So it looks like James Gunn will be heading to CCXP this year because a fan asked him, hey, are you coming to CCXP this year? And James Gunn liked the post. CCXP is a big event. It's sort of like, I guess, the Comic-Con for Brazil. And a lot of people are speculating that maybe James Gunn might show something, a little some for CCXP in Brazil. Maybe like a nice little teaser. I'm not expecting a full trailer, but, you know, maybe a nice little like 15-second, oh hey, by the way, here's something for you fans, and it's like a 15-second video of dialogue from David Cornsweet, maybe Rachel Brosnahan, Lois Lane, and we see the logo pop up, July 11, 2025, Superman. It might be something like that. I'm not expecting like, you know, big footage. I think they might save that for, you know, like big events like San Diego Comic-Con or like New York Comic-Con. No offense to CCXP Brazil. I'm sure you're a big event, but I think James Gunn might show something at New York Comic-Con. Obviously he's gonna show Creature Commandos, but maybe something for Superman, because, you know, that's the big, we need to push this movie. But again, and the CCXP is December 5th through the 8th, so maybe, I don't know, I think that would be like the perfect time. Around that time to show a nice little teaser, because usually for big summer movies they usually drop a nice little teaser around, you know, Thanksgiving or December. So keep a lookout for that. It will be pretty cool. So we just have to wait and see what James Gunn does. So that's gonna be it. Hit like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Discord, TikTok. This is Zach. Some comments below. What do you think of all of this DC news? What do you think of a Kingdom Come actual adaptation coming for James Gunn in the future, DCU? What do you think of the Supergirl villain? And what do you think of a teaser coming in December? All good shit coming for DC fans, and I'm loving it, bro. Love you all. Stay safe. Truth out.
How about that D, baby?